It is the quickest way of winning approval. Whew. All right. All right. Nice to meet you, Marcus Garvey. How about that? I mean, this is what this is what made him into a great man. This is the line of thinking. And I like the fact that he's really kind of giving the blueprint of how he views the world because it helps you understand uh how great why he became so great, right? It helps you kind of realize that this is what's necessary for you to get ahead, right? And if you think about this, you compare this to the standards that are set with a lot of our kids in school. Our kids are not being taught by people like this. They're not being taught by people who tell them to go hard, push, learn, consume information all the time. And this is the crime. That's the crime. It's sometimes the biggest crime against our children is the curse of low expectations. When you set low expectations for kids, then why would you expect them to ever do anything exceptional, right? And so I blame liberals and conservatives for this. I don't know how conservatives feel one way or the other. I'm not a Republican or anything like that, but I know I get tired of hearing people tell me that I ain't supposed to accomplish nothing just because I'm black. Stop giving me excuses and start giving me solutions, right? If you can't give me a solution, then don't talk to me, right? And so I personally think that this Garvey is the guy that all of our children should study. I think there's a reason also. Don't forget, there's a reason why um, most of your kids never learned about Garvey in school. Like, give me a yes if you went through school, public school, and never learned about Garvey in school. Did they never spent like a module like really teaching you like in detail what Garvey taught? Would you agree with that? Would you agree that most children are not exposed to Garvey as children? And why would you not expose them to Garvey? Like what's wrong? What did he do? All he's doing is he's telling the babies to read. He's telling them to read all the time. Get in those books. What's dangerous about that? What's so bad about that? Because I think that they are more comfortable with a black person if it's an ignorant black person. That's what they're comfortable with. They're comfortable with they're not they're comfortable with a black person if they're a weak black person. So if you're weak and you're ignorant and you're broken and you're struggling, then they can come along and pat you on the head like a little puppy and say, "Oh, it's just because you're black. Don't worry. The grown-ups will be doing the important things. You just survive. Let's just make sure you survive a police shooting, you poor little black boy." And I just personally think that that's incredibly insulting. So I think that having standards is critical, and I like Garvey because Garvey didn't play no mess. And we're gonna keep on reading next week. I'm gonna end class a little bit early this week just because I don't want to be a complete jerk to my family for Christmas. So I got to go upstairs, and plus it's the 1 year anniversary of my mother's death, and so this is a heavy day for me. So I gotta just kind of woo-saw my way through the day. So she's in heaven. I know she's with me, but that's on my mind too. So anyway, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're gonna be back next week, and we're gonna do this again. If you're not on the text list for our morning financial class, we meet every single day, 7 days a week at 10 a.m. and it's 100% free. You can bring your whole family, bring the whole hood. And if you want to join, if you want to get a reminder when we meet for class, just text the word morning to the number 87948. So text morning to 87948. And also, don't forget the All Black National Convention is going to happen October 16th that weekend in Jersey City at the Hyatt on the Hudson.